Hi guys, it's July 19th. Wow. Wednesday, so Thursday is my wedding anniversary. Okay. Let me show you what's happened. I think the last update was July 14th. Never mind all those boxes and things there. A lot of that has to go to the dumpster, and one box that you see there is like full of things that have come from me to review and everything. So yeah, these of course are the Stokey. Our stuff is in storage. I asked my husband to try and get our counter stools. They are in one of the storage units, absolutely behind everything, so we couldn't get them. So then I remembered we had one of the Stokey chairs, and then my husband brought up that other stool. I just can't wait to get this finished and get our stuff in back in. But so things are kind of messy in here. I have a light box here that I had to put this on because I'm doing a blog post about our Epson projector. So this came in and I thought, oh, that would be great. I'll put it on Epson movie night. But what I'm going to end up doing, because I love things like this, I always have. Back in one of the storage units, I have like the original 7-Up, like the ones for the restaurant, because we used to be in the restaurant business. My older boys still are, but I got from the 7-Up or the Pepsi dealer, I forget, yeah, the Pepsi distributor, one of those signs like for the restaurant 7-Up, and I used to put things on it, and this is way back in the day. And so when I got this, I was like, comes with so many different letters and stuff. I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to have the biggest ball using this. Speaking of that, I got this too before, this came in before that. I think I ordered them around the same time though. This is from Target, and it's another one of those. This is like that 7-Up board that I had, but it's more tame. I can put this in the kitchen. I'm not going to put it here, but this is kind of a funny thing that I put in here because I'm always like so paranoid with everybody, my kids, the crew, everybody in the kitchen, right? Like, oh, watch it. So I just put this here as a kind of joke. But I got this at Target, and they have these in different color frames, but I thought if I did use this in the kitchen somewhere, even if I hung it up, the colors would be the best. They have it like in a natural too, and it comes in different colors. It's not a lot of money, and it's fun. I mean, it's fun for kids to do. It's fun. I like to do that, so I'll put messages on that. And this is the garage cabinet, but I can't close it all the way because without the hardware on it, it's like almost impossible to get up. So we put that tape on it because that was how we were grabbing hold of it. And it goes up like this and back. So let me show you what's been done since the last time we were together. The cooktop has been installed. Okay, I'll do a full review on all the appliances and everything. That's the electronic lighting. So this works well. We have a turbo boil here, but like I said, I'm going to do a review on all the appliances as soon as we get settled in. This is the dishwasher. I still have the plastic on here and here. I'm not going to take that off yet. Okay. Let's see. Refrigerator I've shown you before. The stove, double oven you've seen, the microwave. What else is new? Countertops you saw, they are coming tomorrow to, which I thought they were going to install the upstairs, but that's not cut yet. They're coming to look at the issues here that I explained about in the video. And let's see. What else? Oh, the pendant lighting. We installed the pendant lighting. I still haven't picked out a backsplash, okay? I don't know if you can see this. It's just like, let me see. Looks like it's so bright in my camera that you can't. But there's the pendant lighting. We did that, and I like the way it came out. I had stressed over picking it out, but I think They go really well, and they add kind of a warmth to the room. So I'm happy with that. Now today, let me show you where our snafu was today, because we have to have a snafu. It's like my husband said the other day, it's like something is always, happening. It's like it never goes smoothly. And I know that stuff like this never goes smoothly, but it's just like it's one thing after another, it seems, but we'll get through it. So over there, they got to that point, and then they were supposed to attach one of these big panels, and then the top of the refrigerator cabinet, which is in the other room now, and then another panel, and then the pantry. When they went to put that panel in over here, this countertop is like 3/8, I think it is, of an inch longer than it should be. So what happens is the panel can't stay flush on the cabinet and then the counter. So we either didn't know what to do, so we called the kitchen designer. They're going to come out tomorrow again with the stone guy, so he'll tell us, what to do, if that's just going to be trimmed or if we should put a piece of filler in to make it straight, which is probably what's going to be done. Now they could have done it yesterday, we're after 1 o'clock, so yesterday, but they didn't have a table, they didn't bring the table saw, so tomorrow they're going to bring the table saw, so either way they slice it, we should finally be able to get the rest of the cabinets. And the refrigerator will move over a little more. Like I said, the panel will be there. There'll be a cabinet over it that has those slots that I showed you about. And then on this side, it'll have another panel, and then it will have that pantry over there. So the end panels that you see on that pantry, they're going to face like this way. And then there's doors that open this way. So, okay. And then once we have that, we will have all the cabinets in, except there are small changes that have to be made, like the surround for the sink. The door needs to be changed on the Lazy Susan. That was another mistake we saw. See, you gotta expect all these things. I opened this and I said, like, what am I, Quasimodo? I have to lay down on the floor. I'm a tall person. And you know how Julia Child is always like, if you've ever watched Julia Child, and I watched her since I was a kid. I used to love it. But she would go nuts with anything that she had to get on the bottom to, because she's a very tall woman. And I'm not as tall as Julia Child, but I'm tall. And I was like, what is this? Because I've grown up with a Lazy Susan like this my entire life. And there's always a door that goes straight up to the top. So I called my kitchen designer in like a panic. I was like panicked, because I said to my husband, I cannot live like this. There's no way I can utilize that Lazy Susan. And it just ruined it completely for me. And it sounds crazy. But when I called my kitchen designer, who I thought was going to say, well, she goes, I have never seen, I don't know why they did that. There's never been one. So I was so glad she wasn't going to tell me, like, I made some mistake and I overlooked it and she had it on the plan. This should have never been put here. This is a false draw. There's screws to remove it in the back. Now, before she even told me this, I said to my husband, worst case scenario, take this off, trim that up, and we'll get a door made for this from the company. But then she found out, no, it was a mistake. Now, she tells me then, hold off, don't install anything. They were going to remake the entire cabinet. Please. I just can't. I can't anymore. So then they said, okay. They had, she knew a craftsman that worked with the wood mode cabinets that's going to come, and he's going to modify this by taking this off. It's not a big deal. He's a master craftsman. All he has to do is take this off. They'll trim this. They'll finish it with the paint on the inside, because you're not going to see anything. And then wood mode will, in the factory, custom build a new door from the top to the bottom, and I will have a Lazy Susan that I can actually use, because I was so upset about that. And I kept thinking, like, oh my gosh, did I overlook that? I looked everywhere. Even like she said, it's not even in their catalog, so we don't even know how that happened. But that's behind us. So we're dealing with the countertops tomorrow. And we ordered something to do the knobs and pulls with, so that we have everything perfect. And then the doors, like I said, they're going to have to be aligned to first. So those will be on soon. That will make a big difference. And then there's trim that's coming over there around the microwave. You have trim that needs to be put there. The crown molding has to be put on. All the lighting on top of the crown molding and in the cabinets has to be put in. I don't know if I've shown you. Let me see here. All the cabinets and drawers have lights in them, so like they're like a refrigerator. When you open them, the light goes on, and when you close them, it goes off automatically. So we have to finish getting all of that in, and then we're going to have, you know, under cabinet lighting, over cabinet lighting. We're going to we're doing a lot of lighting, so we have all that going on. And let me see what else happened. So yeah, we have the sinks installed. Yes, and you can see my sink is full of dishes because they should be in my dishwasher, but I haven't. I'm a little bit of a freak, if you haven't noticed. I haven't been able to get this clean to my standards yet. It seems like every time I'm cleaning it, I find like a little bit of sawdust or something, like a tiny little thing over there. So I think I'm going to vacuum it again and then clean it again with soap and water like I did. And you're probably saying like, oh my gosh, that looks fine. And the reason that I can't put those dishes in there is because I have all of my utensils in the dishwasher ready to go in here, but this isn't cleaned enough yet. So I'm going to go over it again. It's pretty good, but I kept picking up little bits of, because you know this was open before the countertops on, so there was a lot of sawdust and things in here. So I'm going to go get that really clean. And then I'll take them out, and then I'll put these dishes in. Now, these pots we didn't even use. I just got them out of the storage unit. That's new, you know, but I have to get that stuff in. So it's real, folks. The struggle's real, and those pots over there. But I'm not like crazy worried. I'm really crazy worried that I haven't picked out a backsplash yet. I'm crazy worried, yeah. I really have to do that. Tomorrow I have to concentrate on that. I just finished website copy for a site that I write for. So that was good. Got that off my back. I took a swim today, which made me feel great and really invigorated me. I always thought I was going to come back like and be so tired or something, but no, it was the exact opposite. And you know, I see all these shadows. Looked like my toe kick wasn't on right there. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But that's what we have so far. And I have to go tomorrow, and I have to try the stain that I think is the original stain I used when I built this house, though I'm not 100% sure because it just doesn't look the same on the can. I don't know. My husband's making me really nervous about it, but I'm going to go and try it on some pieces of molding because we had to get a lot of new molding because some of the molding was unusable. So I'm trying to match it, and so tomorrow I'm going to do that. I've probably been like subconsciously putting it off because I think it's not going to match because I've tried another one that I thought was going to match and it didn't. So yeah, probably subconsciously putting that off. And then they had to retouch up the hallway. Fun times. So you'll see this completely has to be painted over again. The door in the end has to be painted white. And then they are tiling this right here. So that's tomorrow. They'll have that done because there was a little bit of an uneven area and they had it tiled, and then it was coming up in places, and now this is a way to make it level because there's a little bit of a hump. So now he'll be able to lay the tile tomorrow and we're not gonna have any problems, and that's what I'm gonna say. And then they'll have to touch up some ground in places like this X here. That means there's a place that has to be touched up. There's gonna be a lot of touch up, like I said, all the molding. We've got so much going on. Chandelier has to be changed in the dining room. Upstairs, let's not even talk about it, okay. But yeah. So this is what we've done, and I don't know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like this just can't be all we've done. But if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. The faucets we put in, okay, we have the prep sink, the vegetable sink. My kids keep calling it vegetable sink. And let's see, yep, that's about it. We have to have change outlets. You see those are like off-white, you've got to change them to the white. I have to figure out this backsplash really badly. I really have to do that. I wish someone would just like do that for me, and my kitchen designer's just like, maybe a cream or something. I'm just like, okay. But yeah, or she's like agreeing with what I'm saying, like as if I know what I really want, Sorry, I had to take a drink of my tea because I'm like parched. What time is it? It's like 1:30. I have to get up really early tomorrow because the guy for the countertops is leaving at 6 in the morning. And the last time he came, he was here at like 8:30. So he and my kitchen designer are coming tomorrow to discuss some issues here with the stone. But other than that, I'm happy with the color. I really thought, if you look at this Cambrian Auvergne on a website or on a picture, it looks awful. It looks awful to me. And it's not only me, and it's not only this pattern. I see it all the time about the Cambria. It just doesn't photograph right. It looks weird. It looks like, it just looks bad. But no, I do like it, because I remember I was going back and forth, like, oh my gosh, should I go with the white Ella? And my daughter's like, no. My kitchen designer's like, no. And so, yes, I'm glad I went with this. White would have just been, white, and if you had the floor, but it's too much. It's too much. You need something, like my designer said, to make it pop. And I think once we have the backsplash in, it's going to look so much better. Because we have this two-tone paint. It's all marked up with pencil, and the outlets are all sticking out. So I put that one, be careful, in the kitchen to hide that outlet. It just looks bad. And that's why I really want to get this backsplash picked out so that I can just get it installed and get the molding back on. Those are like two things. And then the crown molding, and then get that pipe up there. That's going to be boxed in, and then it's going to be boxed in with the same wood from the cabinet. Once the crown molding is there, you're not going to see that. We've tried everything. You should have seen it was much worse before because it was hiding in the soffit we removed. If you remember one of my old videos, over here in this area, there was a huge pipe that we thought we weren't going to be able to remove. We completely were able to bring that back into the wall. But that one over there, that's the best they could do because of some, a joint in there. But if you look at one time, they thought the cabinet was actually going to be on that. They thought they would have to notch the cabinet. But no, that's not the case, thankfully. The crown molding is going to go up, and we'll hide that even more. And like I said, when it's boxed out with the same wood like the cabinet, and then I'll probably just put something up there in front of it, and it won't be noticeable. But anyway, those are some of the things that you deal with when you take down soffits. What are you going to do, right? And that's about it. I really need an Epson movie night. I'm trying to think of the next movie I'd like to show outside. Maybe the kids would want to watch, I'm trying to think of one that would appeal to like Pete's Dragon or something. I don't know what. I've got so many movies. Okay, anyway. Oh, and that really irks me too, that YouTube wouldn't let my video air about the Epson movie night because it contained Disney's Beauty and the Beast, a clip on that, but I own the DVD, and that is, it says like, you can't, you know, you can appeal this, do you own the DVD? And I've done that twice. I own this DVD, okay? So I can show a clip of it in my video, and I haven't even gotten a response back. And there's other bloggers there that are showing parts of it. They're walking, oh, there's Belle. Oh, I always buy Disney. And their videos are up, and then there's my video, and it's down. So they're like, just remove this. Well, you know, I can't, because that's the whole part that I'm showing how good the picture quality is. So I'm exasperated with that. So it's just like, thanks a lot, YouTube. Anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight, and I'm gonna go and try to get some sleep. So I hope you do the same, and have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.